I love recording podcasts with you. Hey everyone, welcome back to whatever this podcast is called, Teach Better Talk, but like team drop-in. I don't know, friends. We only have a few more weeks of this, and then we are back to normal programming. My name is Ray Hughar. I'm here with Jeffrey Raymond Gargis, and we are thrilled to be recording an episode for you.
Yeah, back to not normal programming, but new normal programming.
But new normal programming that is going to be consistent,
better than this.
Well put together.
Yes. So breathe, take a breath. You can get through this.
You can.
You
can.
You're gonna make it through this.
Do you remember in episodes we used to there's people that tell us they listen to us when they were working out or whatever, and we would throw in run faster, you got this. Do you remember when we used to do that?
I do remember it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you're working out right now, you got this.
Yeah,
get it.
And if you're sitting on your butt at home on the couch, you got
Good for you. Good for you. Yes. And if you're at work, maybe turn it down a little bit so you don't get in trouble. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try and keep it PG, but who knows? Yeah. Guys, we have so many things to update you on, one of which is that we just did a Teach Better Conference 2022 venue visit in Ohio, and we want to give you some gossip. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait, there's gossip?
Well, let's be honest. We spent 24/7 together.
We were, but literally a 24. We didn't do the 7. It was just 24. Yeah. You and Katie were in and out. I don't think were you even in the state for 24 hours?
No, I was in. Well, I think
you weren't.
22 hours.
Yeah, it was just because you got But we spent about 7 hours at the venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time at the venue. Mm-hmm. I don't know what we did. I know we ate lunch. It was delicious. We did that.
I really liked that when we showed up to the venue, we had all these things we wanted to accomplish. And people always ask me Ray, what's your life like being full-time with Teach Better? And it's oh, it's so glamorous, friends. We walked around with an iPad and took a picture of every stinking hallway in the venue. And then
and stairwell, everything.
Every stairwell. And random empty walls in stairwells. And we doodled on the photos to make sure we had all the signage we needed.
You did some great doodling. So we really focused. We were focused on all the signage, making sure that when you come out and hang out with us in October, you know exactly where to go for everything that you need. Because it's a really cool venue, but there's multiple levels and floors and stuff. And we want to make sure no one gets lost, that everyone knows where they need to go.
You can't say there's multiple floors and stairwells. Guys, there are, but it's kind of like walking around Hogwarts where some stairwells go to some locations. And that's the part where the signage, that moment where you're doing something and you're oh crap, this is going to be so much harder than I thought. That happened 3 hours in.
It's going to be, and there's a really cool elevator that doesn't go where you need to go. Yeah. So you have to take the other elevators or just the stairs. But I think everyone's going to be fine. When you get there on Friday, after you get to the first breakout room and stuff like that, then you'll be fine. You'll be okay. It'll be good. And honestly, I think we did a really good job. I think the team did a really good job walking through, thinking through all the possible scenarios of where people are going to be going. We finalized all the rooms that we're going to be using for the breakout rooms. We finalized a lot of the ideas of what we think what we're trying to make the main room, the Road to Awesome room. Shout out to Road to Awesome, who is our main room sponsor. Their room there in the main room and stuff is, and where coffee's going to go. That's super important. So it was good. It was a good visit.
I will say, I don't think anyone will be able to get lost now because we have 400 signs. And so you will constantly be guided. Even if you know where you're going, read the sign twice.
It's going to tell you, just in case. Yes. At this point, I'm pretty sure at this point, if you get lost, good job. You did, you worked pretty hard. Unlike the very first time we visited the venue where you and I ended up at the roof and we're this isn't where we're supposed to be.
Let's paint this picture. So I don't know how to describe the venue, but when you're there, if you listen to this now, when you're there, you'll understand what we're saying. Mm-hmm. The main room is a massive space, and it essentially is 5 6 stories tall, like the
6 altogether, including the main room.
Yeah. And you have the main room where like the keynote's going to be, but then off to the side, they have all these like terraces. Like they look like they're balconies, but like
but it's like one of them's like a library, but it's on a balcony, and then like a tech room, but it's on a balcony. And
right. So Jeff and I are, the first time we were there, like literally going upstairs to be like, what's in this door? Like we were just walking around aimlessly. We somehow ended up on the 6th floor terrace. I have never been so fearful in my life. I don't know how they have.
You're up there.
It was so tall. You were so happy, and you could like look over and see 6 stories down. I'm like, this gives me like.
And that's why we are super excited to announce that we'll be officially having bungee jumping at the 2022 Teach Better Conference. But they're really cool. It's a really cool venue. Cool. I'd love to say that was my first time, and that's why it's okay that I lost. But I had actually been there once or twice before, but I was being guided around the whole time to see classrooms, so like it was different. But it's a cool venue. It's good.
I'm telling you, it's kind of like, I mean, it's a beautiful venue. I'm so stoked. I don't know how we're ever going to find, there's no other venue to top this. Like, this is where the event's going to be for eternity, because you open doors and you're like in a new place, and then you think you're going back to where you were, and but you're not. It's
like, you're like, I'm back on the floor I was on, but you're not. You're in another state at that point. It's going to be fun. There should be some sort of like hashtag or number or something, like a hashtag you can post to Twitter that'll notify us, or like a number you can call, so that if you do get lost, we will send someone to find you, right? So like we'll have someone monitoring for like hashtag Teach Better 22 help me or something like that.
Okay, Jeff, that would be really cool, but now that we have 900 signs, I don't think it'll be possible for anyone to get lost.
That's true. You should be fine. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
If any of you want to be in charge of creating the floor map with me and all the signs, just, ring me up, direct message me. I would love to buddy in this system. And Rachel, who is typically my go-to buddy, looked at my designs and was like, I'm not going to call them.
And if you're at the 2019 conference, you know that I am not allowed to do the map. So
yes,
it's all on you.
That's so fun.
Too bad for you.
Yeah. So things are good.
So that's exciting.
Venue visit was fun.
Yes, teachbetterconference.com, by the way. You got to get over there and register.
Yeah, so can we talk about this really quick? Wait, for real. So I know it's August, and there's a lot of people, like literally so many I've talked to this week, that are like, Ray, I had to wait for the new school year to register, but now I'm like a week or two away, so I like can get excited for it. I'm not sure how many people are aware of this, so I'm pushing this out right now on the podcast. I emailed all of you. But you can get half of your 2-day ticket paid for via Donors Choose on August 9th. And it's like for sure paid for it. They're covering half of they're matching all of the projects. So I don't know who like is waiting on something, who has a cost concern they want to talk through, but Donors Choose is supporting professional development for educators. And you can do it for the Teach Better conference. I get a good chunk of change. That's all I'm saying.
Is that like prevalent when you go to like Donors Choose? It's donorschoose.org, isn't it?
Yes. And
is that like prevalent there, or is there like a special place you have to go to find that deal, or do you know?
I guess I hope
check your email.
Prevalent. But if you check your email, I gave you the Donors Choose site, the help links for the Donors Choose. We made a video walking you through how to do it, and I gave you the Teach Better conference link. So you have all 4 of those. If you're on our email list, just
if you don't have that, email us.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Our emails are all just our names at teachbetter.com. So Ray, RAE at teachbetter.com. If you want to get that, if you're not on our email list yet. So
you guys know, I don't like full price. You should never pay full price. I know we've given a lot of discounts, but we've been trying to do as much as we can. If Donors Choose wants to get involved and also support, like sign me up.
I got a better idea. Let's make it even better for those that have listened all the way through this. What if we give them an extra like $50 off? So then they can actually need to ask for even less from Donors Choose.
I would love that, except I will tell you, I think because of how the website's formatting, it pulls.
Oh, it pulls from the. Oh, okay. Yeah. Never mind. Just get it covered by Donors Choose. I was trying to be cool, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
But if you need a $50 off code, just direct message us. We'll get you that too.
That's true too. We can do that. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get you taken care of.
So new school year starting. I'm really excited for those tickets registrations to be done. I mean, they're going to be sell out soon. So I'm like ready to see that like sold out sign, which I'm so stoked for. I'm excited for the new school year to start. And we have a lot of travel upcoming for our team because everyone's all over the place kicking off the school year stuff. So
lots of travel. Yes. And if you've already started your school year, awesome. Hope it's going really well. I know a few people have. If you get ready to, let us know if there's any way we can help you get ready. Even if you just need a place to breathe.
It's always so fun to see people in our network start school because it really is like a month and a half of educators around the world starting, because some educators, somebody on our team specifically, I know, started like the last week of July. And then now we have educators that won't start until after Labor Day. Yep. So it's like a month and a half of people all over the place wrapping up their summers, getting into back to school mode. So
I kind of feel like it's like I get to see all, I know they're not, I don't want to call you all kids, but we get to see all our kids back to school pictures. We get to see your classrooms, like the first time you come in as a new principal or whatever it might be. Like I love that stuff. And it's already happening. Like, because a lot of our admin friends are starting to like get in for the first time. They're having staff meetings and where they're in their new building, and it's fun. It's exciting. So yeah, I didn't think about it the way you just did it. It was like, it's like a month of just that for us, from our view of just like seeing it. I love it. So.
And it's also good because we get to be in so many different buildings with so many different leadership styles to see how different schools are kicking off their year. Yeah. If any of you are still looking for ideas on how you want to welcome staff back, like, we're always willing to share. We are constantly in school buildings. So if you're still brainstorming, either pop in a mastermind sometime, which is Tuesday mornings, or direct message one of us. We'd love to brainstorm, making sure that you're kicking off the year the way you like, with whatever message you're trying to share, I guess is my point. So.
Yeah, I love it. Awesome.
And then our live streams, the fall live streams, kick off here at the end of August. The 21st and 24th will be the first launch days of our live streams fall lineup, which I'm excited about.
And that's when the podcast will switch over to that, and you'll get all that on the podcast later on in the days.
Yeah, so our last episode will be the week, what is that, the week before, right?
Yeah, the week of the 22nd, 3rd, whatever that week is.
That will be that'll be
the week before. It'll be next week then.
Like the 16th. It's after you get back from vacation.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not next week, the following week. I'm almost in vacation mode at this point. I don't know what's going on right now. Right? So.
Honestly, that week I'm excited about because I'm going to be in 2 different buildings that week working with schools. So
that's cool.
Up. I know.
Nice.
Anyway, we actually have to wrap up this podcast because Jeff and I are headed live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and LinkedIn. So we're going to keep talking shop, but not in this medium. We hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And if you need anything, let us know.
Love it. Yeah, we're gonna go live. So see you over there if you happen to listen to this in the past in your DeLorean and are able to catch us live, since this won't be out before I do that. And now I feel like an idiot for saying that. But hey, let's get out there and let's teach better.